So some massive leaks have been confirmed by Rockstar themselves. Now, before I get into this video, there are some story spoilers and other things as well related to GTA 6 that have seemingly been confirmed. So if you don't want to get spoiled, please be sure to click away. Anyways, guys, if you are new to the channel, welcome in. Please consider subscribing to Project Vice, like, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming GTA 6 upload. Without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So you guys would probably know a few months ago, if you have been following along with the story, that Rockstar fired 30+ employees because they believed they were leaking confidential information about GTA 6, which resulted in the fired employees protesting outside the Edinburgh studio at Rockstar North, as well as the Take-Two office in London. It has been revealed with additional information that Rockstar has stated that the GTA 6 employees were fired in 2023 and 2025 after leaking confidential information to third parties who were reportedly influencers. Now, the one in late 2023 was leaked by Rockstar Universe, where they reported that apparently it was rumored by an internal source that Lucia has a child who appears in the game's storyline, and they go on to say this will be a first for GTA and a step forward from having children in-game, but old enough for getting involved in things which they shouldn't. However, Lucia's child is believed to be much younger and only appears in cutscenes, similar to how Jack Marsden was in RDR 1 and 2. And there were more details that were leaked out that were corroborated by many sources, going on to say Lucia has a baby that she abandons at a delicatessen before heading out to a bank robbery and then getting arrested for doing such an act. It is not known if the baby was a boy or a girl, and obviously there will be no kids in this game. This only happens in a cutscene as a flashback of the past. I have no information about what happens to this baby after this point. After a few years, Lucia gets released on probation. She's picked up at the prison by Jason, as you're seeing on screen in trailer 2, who's planning a robbery with her, and they fall in love with each other after some time. The majority of the planning for the missions takes place at a nightclub called Vault. This could be the nightclub that Jason and Lucia were at to plan that mission at 919 Vice City. In the very first mission of the game, you control Jason and you have to follow a plane that is about to land and carries a Russian drug dealer. Apparently, Jason meets this guy and starts to plan a mission to steal drugs. In this drug stealing mission, they are chased by the police and the drug ends up falling into the ocean. There is a following mission where they will have to dive to retrieve it. Now, the mission, reportedly titled Vault, has been corroborated by Legacy Killer HD, otherwise known as Michael, going on to say in September of 2024, there's still a lot of the usual insanity in missions. Heard some are inspired by the Fast and Furious movies, like the below Vault chase scene from Fast 5. And this lines up perfectly with what we've seen already in trailer 2. You see there's a pickup truck hauling a Vault and escaping, likely from police. Now, this is most likely a heist, or maybe it's probably a heist setup similar to the ones that we've seen within GTA 5. It's unsure at this time what exactly this really entails. Now, the detail about the Russian drug dealer was also corroborated by Michael, going on to say in September of 24, as far as I know, Lucia is a central character of this story as Michael is to 5. A lot of the intro was already leaked on Reddit by a prominent community member that I went over earlier that passed it off as speculation. Lucia/Jason have separate intro missions. There's corrupt cops, a chief, Russians create chaos, all the things you expect from a GTA game. So not only does it seem like we'll be dealing with a Russian drug dealer in GTA 6, but it also does seem like as well that Lucia is the main character out of this duo. And I mean, I think that was pretty clear within trailer 1, where we saw Lucia being presented as the main protagonist within GTA 6. Now, before I continue on, just be sure to take all this information with a grain of salt. The game as we know it is still in development, so some things can get completely changed. Now, the other big leak was early 2025 that came out from GameRoll, leaking a bunch of information in regards to gameplay features and so much more. If you don't recall, GameRoll's credibility increased drastically when he came out saying that he knew Lucia and Jason's last names before they were even revealed. And this is why the community is speculating about the nature of these leaks, as Insider Gaming go on to say the GTA 6 developers state that they took action against employees from the UK and Canada for sharing highly confidential information, including revealing game features from upcoming and unannounced titles in an insecure and public social channel. This action was considered a breach of long-standing and well-understood confidentiality policies. Rockstar added that the channel that these employees were using consisted of 25 non-Rockstar employees, including devs from competitor teams, a video game journalist, and other unidentified members. Employees who posted union-supportive messages and didn't breach their policies weren't fired. So all of this is kind of crazy. The fact that these employees did leak out this confidential information about GTA 6, and Rockstar has confirmed it here, considering that they are still under investigation between the IWGP, that being the Independent Workers of Great Britain, and Rockstar themselves. This has been taken to court. It's been escalated quite drastically. Following the sweep, it has emerged that Rockstar may have been fighting back against unionization, targeting employees who joined the IWGP union in the UK. Rockstar has categorically denied these claims. This means that it's unlikely that the dismissed employees will have their court weigh in their favor over the union busting allegations. It's another angle of support for Rockstar's suggestion that the employees were leaking confidential information. So yeah, this is still ongoing at the moment. It's pretty crazy that this has all been taken to court and the IWGP against Rockstar is fighting them on this, but I really don't think that they're going to be winning over Rockstar. Now, more leaks did surface online in regards to this whole situation, with Insider Gaming reporting that details from the evidence documents from IWGP's lawsuit against Rockstar have been revealed, hinting at 32 player lobbies for GTA 6 Online. The details about GTA 6 Online's 32 player lobbies comes from a recent YouTube video by People Make Games, in which Chris Bratt accessed a hard copy of the court documents in Glasgow. In these documents, Bratt read that the Discord messages shared by Rockstar as evidence of employees leaking information. Across these messages, there was some information that was so sensitive that Rockstar's barrister didn't want to read them in court and asked the judge to read them privately. Crazy level of secrecy and privacy, but Insider Gaming go on to say, then a message comes in as a response to previous message that talks about a session they conducted which was difficult to do and included 32 players. Another employee responded stating that they have multiple studios of QA testers. Surely someone can manage to organize a 32 player session and let people have their time off. This is information regarding an unannounced feature in a game currently being developed by Rockstar. For context, GTA 5 Online features 32 player lobbies with 30 active players and 2 spectators. If this is indeed for GTA 6 Online, then it won't be a significant upgrade over the previous title. So of course, once again, take it all with a grain of salt. 32 player lobbies could be something that could get changed when the game does eventually launch. Or I should say when the online component eventually releases, because that will most likely be probably a few weeks after the main story is out. So yeah, all in all, these are pretty significant advancements, I will say, like considering the fact that Rockstar has indirectly confirmed that these leaks are indeed true is a pretty big deal, I will say, because now we know so much about Grand Theft Auto 6 seemingly being confirmed with these leaks on top of the September 22 leaks as well. But of course, it is still in development, so it is subject to change, like I said earlier, regardless of the fact it is very substantial. But anyways, guys, now I'm going to pass over you down in that comment section below. What do you make of everything we discussed within today's video? Rockstar indirectly confirming that these leaks are indeed true after firing these many employees that leaked this confidential information. I'd love to hear from you guys down there, but if you wanted to enjoy this video and found any informative value, please consider subscribing to Project Vice, and of course, turn on those post notifications so you never miss an upcoming GTA 6 upload. Also as well, please consider subscribing to Vice Clips, my second GTA 6 channel. Link is down in the description below. Any support is greatly appreciated. Make sure to stay safe, have a great day, and I am out.